don't need to cut out screens completely. And I think that people assume when I talk about it that that's what we're looking for. But you do need a strategy that supports your child's nervous system and developmental instead of hijacking it, because that is the power of what a screen can do. So, truthfully, most screen use is passive and tied to addictive reward loops. What does that mean? It means that when we're watching a screen, or your child specifically is watching a screen and they're supposed to be immersed in the world around them, there is something that happens that can hijack their development. And I want to share some insight, especially if you have the child who is fast forwarding, like they're at the point where now the satisfaction of even something that's bright like Coco Melon, or that they're fast forwarding through like Shrek to their favorite part. You may notice that the parts that they're fast forwarding to are the most colorful, engaged, action-packed parts. And when we're immersed in this, it creates a dopamine loop, which means that we want to re-feel that same exact sensation that we're feeling. It's basically like an addict that never needs to take a break in between their sessions. And when we're looking at not taking a break in between sessions, what happens in this case is there's not an overdose, but there is a version of that. There's an overwhelm and a depletion of the dopamine loop. And that ends up in meltdowns. There comes a time where your child won't even be happy with the most like jam-packed, exciting part of what they're watching that used to stimulate them. They're always looking for stimulation. And there's a lot of scientific data behind what happens in the brain in the pleasure reward system, is that if it is constantly hijacked, we actually tend to feel less reward and less pleasure. And so we go and try to go above and beyond to recreate that same feeling.